Hi, my name's Sonia. I turned 40 recently, and just looking at my skin, it's dry and the lines are starting to come. And with turning 40, I'd like to know what I can do to stop the signs of ageing and maintain my skin going forward, keep it nourished and looking as good as possible.
So you expressed that you always had a dry skin, and now you're concerned about the ageing effects of a dry skin. Unfortunately, dry skin does age much more quickly than an oily skin. From what I can see looking at your skin, it's actually there's more signs of dehydration, so it's not enough water being held in the skin, which can be affected by the amount of oils in the skin as well. And just a little bit of pigmentation that you've got coming up just on the cheeks here. Have you had that for very long?
I haven't. I have had it mainly since I had my daughter about 5 years ago. I felt it was maybe a hormonal pigmentation, or something that was brought out by the hormones.
That can quite often happen. It's something happens with the melanin stimulating hormone, then the UV exposure, and some of it can be because there was some UV damage underneath. So I think you've got to just watch these pigmentation areas and keep the skin really clear, but hold on to that moisture. So we're going to do something for you in an anti-aging facial today, which will address all of the things that are going on your skin, give you a nice treat as well, but we'll also use some machines to really drive some product into the skin so that it can get much deeper for you.
Okay, lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, wonderful.
I'm just giving your skin a cleanse with a really nice soft balm oil. It'll help to really cleanse thoroughly but not strip your skin. I can also feel that your skin is quite dry on the décolleté and also on the arms as well. So a lot of that will be coming from internally, so it would be good to take some things like omega oils.
Right. Are there any oils that are better than others to take?
You can take fish oils. They're good for your omega-3. You can also take flaxseed, or a combination of both. And I usually recommend quite high doses if your skin is going through a time where it is quite dry or dehydrated, especially change of seasons or in the winter. It's quite good to sort of take quite an increased dose of it for a while, and you usually notice within a few weeks that your skin feels and looks much better. Do you feel any tingling from this product?
Yeah, it feels really warm.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's just a little bit of exfoliating, but it uses a physical scrub and then a little bit of lactic acid, which will help to just digest the dead cells a bit and clear up the skin. So it should feel slightly tingly.
It does.
Just sort of gauging how sensitive your skin is there. I'm going to use the hyaluronic acid, which is a kind of moisture magnet that you find naturally in the skin. It will help to really bring the moisture levels back up in the skin. Vitamin C will be good for your pigmentation and skin clarity, so it'll give you a lovely fresh bright look. A little targeted mix for you.
Lovely.
May feel a little bit tingly. If it does, it's just the vitamin C. It's completely normal, okay?
So this is a mix just for my skin?
Yeah, I've just taken 2 serums and then just mix them together. So depending on what's going on the skin would depend on what we would choose to use at this point. You're going to hear just like a sort of loud, sharp noise, like a little high-pitched noise. It's just the ultrasound. It doesn't hurt, you don't feel anything, it just makes a strange noise, all right? What ultrasound does, it just pushes things into the skin. So obviously your skin is a barrier, so only so much of your sort of topical application can get in. By using the machines and the treatments, we can really force much more product into your skin for you, which will hopefully really address the dehydration and lock some moisture in the cellular level. And then it depends on the wavelengths of the sound as to where it sort of goes to in the skin. I'm just going to work with some massage technique just to really loosen up any tight muscles and give you a kind of lifting effect from the muscles, and then we're going to go into doing some other massage to really bring up the blood circulation. So you'll feel it's quite an intense massage, but you should feel that your eyebrows and your forehead are softening. Massage is so powerful, you know, even doing some massage yourself at home. There's massage brilliant for boosting blood circulation, feeding the cells with oxygen, really kind of bringing life to the skin. You know, sometimes when you look in the mirror and it all looks a bit dull, and you think, oh, I need to get a bit of a rush, a bit of a glow. If you just do a little bit of massage for a couple of minutes, it'll really bring up the rush of blood into the skin. Also, working like this releases a lot of tension. Sometimes where we start to see slackening in the jawline can be part of the muscles pulling down with tension. So if you can release that, your skin and your face is going to have much more of a sort of lifted, fresh look. So we work with specific massage techniques to loosen up that tension. And I have a little tool you can use at home, or you can use your fingers to do the same thing. It's just going to feel a little bit cold and heavy. It's just an alginate mask. Just going to use it to push in all the products into the skin, and also just to calm and bring back a balance to the skin after all the massage.
Feels lovely.
It's lovely, isn't it? Just going to leave that on for a few minutes, okay, so you can just relax. I'm just going to peel this off, okay. Feels like a new skin, huh? Little rosy cheeks, look. And then we're just going to set her up, just covering her eyes, to put the Omnilux, the red light, on. I'm just going to use a machine called Omnilux Red Light. It'll be quite bright. What it does is it just sits as a canopy over your face, and it triggers off your fibroblast cells to produce collagen. It uses a wavelength of light. So it's really good for firming and tightening and really regenerating your skin. Okay, I'm just going to turn the light on. At the moment it's just an indication, so it will suddenly seem really bright, but you'll get used to it, okay? So, although this is a bright light, it might feel like you're under a sunbed. It's a completely different light. It's a wavelength of red light which just penetrates into the skin, into the cellular layer, and it causes your collagen producing cells, your fibroblasts, to produce collagen. It's actually come, this technology, from the medical field, and is used a lot for healing and anti-inflammatory and helping your skin's natural kind of healing response. So it's a completely different type of light to UV light. Okay, I'm just going to take this away now. And all I'm going to do now is just put an anti-aging serum on with nice firming ingredients, also some day cream with an SPF 15 that will protect you when you go outside afterwards. How does it feel?
It feels lovely. It feels really relaxed, de-stressed.
Good. The skin looks lovely, and it's very rosy and fresh.
Lovely.
A good idea as well, if you're worried about this line just in the middle here, when you put your eye product on, just take the excess and put it onto here as well.
My skin feels clean and light. It's really hard to describe without it sounding silly, but it just feels really clean and light. And when I look at it, around my forehead area especially is really glowing, and it just feels really relaxed and lovely. Part of the aging process is the tension that you hold it day in, day out. You're thinking about things and you're doing stuff, and you don't realise that. And that real thing, you know, we're all told to be really gentle with our face, and by being really not hard, not hurting, but much rougher than we're told to be, it's like you're pulling the tension out. That's lovely.
Erasing all those lines.
I can feel it. Yeah, exactly. And I think then when you feel relaxed, you look relaxed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So it's lovely.